Hi, friends. Welcome to Brave to be Multipassionate podcast. This place is for people who are multi-passionate, multi-dimensional, and multi-talented in their lives. I'm your host, Kate Kim. I'm deeply passionate about championing others' amazing work and sharing insights. I invite speakers who are making difference in the world and inspiring others by using their gifts. You, my friend, may have thought your multi-passionateness wasn't an element of success, but I'm here on a mission to help you see what you are capable of. So if this sounds like your gym, welcome to my world. Let's create the life of your dreams. Hey, my friend. My name is Kate. Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, Brave to be Multi-Passionate. I am so excited to have you here, and I can't wait to share all the amazing stories and talk about all things multi-passionate. In this episode, my very first one, I thought I would introduce myself and share with you why this podcast should exist. So here's a little bit about me. Kate didn't always exist in my life. She was my idea of someone who's living freely doing what she wants and how she wants it. And I wanted to become her. I grew up in Seoul, South Korea with the name of Boram. Quite frankly, my childhood was pretty rocky. I had amnesia at 7, didn't find school fitting, and lived with unhappy parents who were struggling with money. When every kid went to after school to study for the college entry exam, I worked at McDonald's and saved up money to buy books and take English native classes. Learning was my guilty pleasure, and I wanted to choose what I learned. I didn't let my conditions define me and focused on gaining the knowledge I needed. I rocked my college and got a great job to start in the working world. But there were still cultural and family restrictions that I felt I couldn't fully spread my wings. I broke free from the burden of meeting cultural expectations and supporting my family financially. I moved to the US by myself at 22. When I arrived in America, I told everyone, my name is Kate. And that is how Kate was born. That is the first time I felt I'm on my own, and that felt great. This feeling of freedom manifested a lot of different opportunities for me. I had great success living as her. I tapped into prestigious global companies such as Hyatt, Marriott, The Sheila, Fraser Place, Procter & Gamble, and Samsung, and successfully transitioned from one to another. I brought my magic and delivered outcomes through building connections and creating meaningful experience. Kate was truly following her curiosity and not afraid to be on wild adventures. While on that journey, I was at a point where I felt comfortable. And right at that time, a new adventure was presented to me. I followed my instinct and made a big life commitment to be a wife of someone who I ended up having 6 years of hard marriage with. During that time, for the first time ever, I felt I had failed by my own choice. I was so depressed without anyone knowing it. My life was getting constrained again, and I was not living my full potential. And then, after years passed, in the midst of my rock bottom, I remembered where I came from. Kate was a warrior. She had a deep desire to become that person of her dreams. She was capable of creating the life as she wanted. She had done it already, so she did it again. She got to work, her inner work. She broke out of there, got healed, and chose her growth again. So the best kept secrets are revealed. I've been secretly overcoming hardships many times all my life. But I wouldn't change a thing. This made me learn regardless of circumstances, I always have the choice to see things differently and become who I'm committed to be. Becoming Kate meant taking charge of my life and living my life with freedom of choice, no matter how many choices that could be. It meant that I fully accepted who I am as a person with all my imperfections and unapologetically followed my curiosity. I've been multifaceted all my life, and I'm proud of who I've created to live in. I've been involved in a lot of different things. I've done hotel front desk, sales and marketing coordinator, marketing executive assistant, corporate event planner, community manager, program manager, and consultant. And that's not even all if I include part time jobs in between, like English teacher, field marketing staff, soap maker, Etsy shop owner, author, and self publishing. And there are also my passion projects where I studied a little bit of interior design, psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, astrophysics, and meditation. And my list is never ending. And that's the joy I feel. I love learning. One of my superpowers is to create something from my learning experience. Because of this, I was able to create a lot of beautiful things in the world. So, as I was going through my journey to refining my values and dreams, I had this epiphany that I wish what I'm learning now was available to me when I was like 10. I wish I knew that having a lot of interest in being good at many different unrelated things is okay. I've learned that my brain works differently, and that is 100% okay. I'm a different type of thinker and different kind of creature altogether. So, the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because I deeply believe in the power when we truly accept and love ourselves as who we are and use our attention not towards what we should be doing, but rather what we're committed to become. My life honestly has been a roller coaster, but I wouldn't change a thing because I consciously made the decision to be fully myself. I was scared, but I did it anyway. This podcast is created so that you hear more of our stories, to know that you're not alone, to know that there's nothing wrong with you, and to know that you're absolutely genius. This is my effort to get other multi-passionates into the mindset shift of reclaiming their superpower and present examples so that they can find their own way of navigating their version of a multi-passionate life. One last thing I want to leave you with is this. Even if you're not in a place where you feel supported, don't lose the hopes of becoming the person of your dreams, because you never know when you suddenly realized that you just did it. It was an honor to be able to speak to you today. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to our conversation. That wraps up this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. If this story served you in any way, I'd love for you to leave your review on this podcast. Don't forget to connect with me on my Instagram, Multipassionate Genius. And if you have a story to share, I would love to feature you here. So send me a message on my Instagram. Lastly, no matter what, I believe in you and I'm rooting for you. So go out there and create the life you want.